Here's the SPY. So I have a lot of lines here going back. All these little moves. But the big move back here in April, the low is 481.80. And we made its way up, May, June, July, August. Strange candles here. Look at this. Went down, then bounced right up. Here's another one. Massive candle. Then you bounce right back. This engulfs so many candles. And then it just went green on back in November. And then, yep, this is 690. Call it double top, even maybe triple top. And you can see the deep moves here. November was a good buy. December, that deep. And it really has been that deep since April. So I had this line drawn basically from August now. It runs across. Here's the inner line. Now this runs here. It runs to November. If you do get a drop, it would be like 660, 665. See the weekly here. The weekly, the strength is decreasing. So you have a high here, 98.61 stochastics, 97.08, 95. You can see where the cross, my mouse is right here, 90. Right here is 87, and right here you're 83. So it's not moving down yet, but you're getting weaker moves each time on this weekly chart. It's not really going up on the strength ever since that April move. And it looks like this one's to keep fading. Then you get a bigger move down. Right here, these are pretty much on target. So if you get 7%, it'll be 640, 10% 620, 15% 580, 20% around that 550, 25% will be below 520. If you get some sort of big drop. And on the weekly, you see a trend line from 22. Actually, from the COVID low. The COVID low comes into play again. Imagine that 1, 2 lines, 3 lines, 23. There's the April low. And if you would fall that much, that would be a perfect trend line bounce. And do I want to see it happen? Yes. Because I think the market's overbought. I think it's fake, all this AI. Most of it's garbage. I think a lot of, crazy, all these finance deals with AI. I don't think a lot of them are going to amount to anything, except the top people like NVIDIA, AMD. There's a lot of bluster right here. People talking a lot of stuff. And just general, I like to see it go down here because if you go down here, it's still nothing because you'll bounce from here and then you'll make another huge move up. You can short down and then buy it back low, just like the move in April. Because look at this. This is a beautiful trend line going up. And it would set up just absolutely perfectly this year because you get some sort of move down. Maybe it starts and fades quick in a few months. Then by the end of this year, we'll have a big bounce. We'll start going back up. We'll see if something like that happens. Monthly chart's been jetlining. It looks like a jetliner going sideways. 97.69, 97.37. Right now, red is over white here. It's very hard to see, but it's still negative. And that's where we are on these candles. You have a hammer, very spinning dojis. Quarterly chart is actually turning sideways and lower now. When you were here, see 98.77. A little closer now. You're at 98. It's getting closer from the red and white. So we'll see if a move happens down this year. Going back to 2000. Here's that. We're at the highest point. Highest point's never a good time to buy. So when you just go straight up, this looks like Mount Everest. You need some sort of pullbacks along the way. And, we keep going up, up, and away. The April move was just so fast and strong. Not like, see, you could have went sideways and we went up. And right now we could be up here about 580. We're at 682. It went straight up rocket penny stock. Here's the yearly chart. And so that's where we're at. So we'll see what happens this year. I think we're going to get some sort of drop and we'll see what happens day by day here. All right, that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Kim Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. Peace.